Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in Pro Cycling Manager 2021 with our parallel playthrough of the Tour de France 2021. And we are upon the first mountain stage of the tour, and as you can hear I have a bit of a sniffle. Fortunately our riders don't, and yeah, they shall prevail, hopefully. Alaphilippe, that's not a stage for Alaphilippe, is it? It looks really hard actually. And I really don't think this is a stage to grab some of those points either. Not easily, mind you. So we start out with a second category climb, then a sprint rating at kilometer 65, and then a second category, first category and first category climb. And we don't have any markings there for steepness, but they look pretty steep. And the list of favorites, yeah, the usual suspects on here. Although in the real Tour de France by now, if you've been following it, that looks quite different. Oh man, so much has happened. It was a crazy first week so far. Sorry for rudely interrupting Mr. Commentator. Well, it is actually stage 8, so yes, first week is done. We do have an Alaphilippe that is looking pretty solid, but 77 mountain, probably not quite enough for these beasts. What does go in our favor though is his downhill skill. That will be handy, especially for the long descent. Deceuninck is looking really good today though. 76 in mountain, yeah. And for the question is if I want to send anyone in a breakaway, I think the answer is no, not today. Especially not with these placements here at the start. What my thinking there is that we really don't have that many helpers who can help out Alaphilippe in the high mountains. And that means that I probably should save those that would have a chance on a stage like this. Oh, they're going hard. They're going really hard. I've just put up Deceuninck to the front. Pull a steady pace. That is not what's going on at the moment though. My plans for my sprinter section of the team is that we get to the foot of the first climb of the trio that is deciding the stage, and then just basically place yourselves in the autobus and call it a day. And that is basically where Alaphilippe starts his day and tries to grind away at these very steep climbs to potentially save his yellow jersey. There are 7 riders in the breakaway. They are just 1 minute 40 away from the peloton. But 7 riders means there are not that many sprint points to grab anymore. Ooh, Cavendish is struggling to even hang in here at 85 effort. Yeah, that's not too great, but at 54 mountain stat, that's expected. We are now on the flatter part again. And are we going to get any points? Nah, not really. I'm not in position whatsoever. So let's just call that a day for the sprinters already. That was just not meant to be 1.3k until the line, and they have already passed. The breakaway has fallen apart a little, split into 2 groups. Not that far off. I think they will be rejoining ever so shortly. And what we are going to do is to fall back, grab another set of bottles right before the first of these climbs. I think we need to be all stacked up before the final showdown. Because can't rely on most of our team for the hectic finale there. That is just a little bit too harsh a pace that I'm assuming they will go. That top of the last climb, by the way, that looks really damn steep. Oh, they're going into it really hard. This isn't looking good, is it? Ouch, what is Cavendish doing up front? Dude, you were supposed to go into the autobus. Yeah, this pace is insane. Alaphilippe is limited 85 all the way. Doesn't progress towards the front either. So yeah, they are setting a very hard pace. Who's setting the pace, by the way? Let's check that out. Hirschi and Rui Costa. Okay. Well, they must be going pretty hard. Yeah, and there's a nice little autobus forming here already. Beautiful, that's exactly what we want. Well, one thing is sure, and that is that I didn't expect the first climb to be this hard. They have gone crazy here. Okay, that's a solid little downhill section that we have in front of us there. Already completed. Need to get into the front with Alaphilippe. We've dropped a lot of positions in this one. But almost fully recovered. That is looking solid. But we are now moving into this first category climb, which looks absolutely horrendously steep. So it is averaging at 9.5% over 8.4 kilometers. So this is not a climb that I can just ride along with them. I need to be a bit smarter about this. So let's grind away at it. And I'm just going to set my pace at... what would we be able to do? Something like 80 maybe? Not even that maybe? Because we've already lost some of our resistance bar. Let's start at 78 and see where that leaves us. And for some reason, everyone is going super hard right out of the gate. And what I'm going to do is just, like, look guys, this pace is not sustainable. So you are going to slow down one way or another. And I'm not going to be part of it. Is this risky? Oh yes, definitely. To some extent it is. Because you get situations like this where they seriously slow down and you're kind of locked behind. But we'll try to get through it. Oh yes, they are burning themselves out. That's for sure. But now we also need to try and stay on with our little gang here. Yeah, the pack indeed has quickened the pace. It's another 4 kilometers worth of climbing. So we're doing well with our energy, but we will be pretty much isolated on top of the climb. And now we're back in the main field. Some favorites are going, but I'm not a favorite. I just need to manage my time loss in these stages. Oh yeah, so many thick legs in here. Look at that. They are all done for the day and we're just riding through them. Alaphilippe's still looking pretty good. There's not much of a downhill there to actually recover. So, ooh yeah, they are moving away. And no more helpers. Too bad. Okay. Cut the link. You guys, just save yourselves. We need you on the next mountain stages. And look at that! Alaphilippe is looking like he's going to get pretty close to that group of favorites again. 600 meters to go. Maybe he needs to put in a dig to get to there. I think that is appropriate to do. So let's accelerate. 95, so that our hill stat counts. And there we are reconnected with the group. And now we move into the downhill. Oh, we were reconnected to the group. Come on. Go hard. So we didn't make it into the first group. And that is not great. But yeah, we are connected to the second group. This second climb is brutal. Oh yeah, okay. 7 kilometers worth of climbing at an average of 9% with a massive kicker there towards the end. And we have basically no resistance. So how do we attack that one? Probably something like 70? Let's see. Alright, they are attacking. That is good news. Because that, well, I'm being dropped. And that is, I'm very much aware of that. I just can't go any harder. I need to pace this climb myself. So, I think there will be some thick legs that I'm going to overtake here very soon. That really is the advantage of such a steep climb, that it really doesn't matter if you ride with anyone else or not. At least not in this game. So, that is... well, and in reality as well, as long as you can pace it well. 1.2 kilometers left till the top. And once again, it looks like we might be able to get up there if they make room for us. It's 1.1 kilometers, so... let me through, please. Let me through, please. Come on. Let me through, please. Let me through. Give me an avenue. Avenue to put in a dig. There we go. These riders are damn empty. And you know what is coming? Well, apart from a very steep section, which we are currently in, what is coming is downhill, which we are pretty good at. So, let's accelerate. And merge with this group up front. And we are Yeah, perfectly spending our energy there. And now... not quite making the first group, or are we? No, we are considered part of it. Okay. So indeed, that seems like it was the smart way to ride. That worked out fantastically. How many riders are there up front? Is it just these two? Let's check them out. Pogačar and Roglič. Usual suspects, but 1 minute and 30 ahead. Yeah, I was wondering how steep these flatter sections are. The answer is about -4%. That is too steep downhill to really be able to place an attack. It's not slow enough. It's too much slipstream. Well, I can still give it a try. So, how about we come here from the back and then try and punch through and then continue our attack through the downhill. Let's see. We need to hammer our energy gel here anyway. Can I go through the middle? No, you bastards have blocked me, of course. Now there are way too many corners. So, can I, please? No? Okay, maybe not. What is even going on here? Come on. Let me through. Let me through. And attack. And super strong attack. Boom. Go. Go. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you get a gap? No? Thomas? You're not the best downhill in the world, are you? Come on. Can I get a gap? Please? No, are you kidding me? How was that not a gap? So 700 meters left. I mean, we're sprinting now. So let's go. Maybe we get some seconds. Come on. Yeah, okay, well, that was pretty solid. Yeah, we did get a gap. Yes! And some bonus seconds as well. 3rd place finish. Not too bad. And how are our other guys doing? Yeah, pretty crushed. But I hope they are not too punished today to not be able to recover. Mark Cavendish rolls across the line 26 minutes later. Sounds about right. And the podium. Ah, there we go. Roglič takes it. Same time as Pogačar on today's stage. Very nice. Outsprinted his compatriot. Now Roglič is leading in the yellow standings by 25 seconds. We still have Pogačar 2 seconds behind us. And then Geraint Thomas at 1 minute 13 behind. Yeah, that will be hard to keep him off. Not looking that great, is it? For top 5, it's still looking pretty solid. I mean, this was a good stage for us. And very good, of course, for our points jersey. 140 points. 39 ahead of Demar, who today probably did not score any major points. And the most boring rating in the Tour de France at the moment, Pogačar, of course, in the lead in the young rider classification. And Ineos currently leading the team classification. Yeah, no surprise there. I think at some point Ineos will probably go towards the all leaders strategy. So they just come with a team of 8 leaders to the Tour de France, and then whoever survives, survives. But maybe that's how it should go. So pretty solid today, apart from low energy Rob's commentary, of course. So here we have Alaphilippe now sitting in 3rd place, or 2nd place overall, and that is pretty good. Let me see this stage and points. Did we get any? Yes. Okay, there were some points here, just 15 for our for the stage there. And tomorrow's stage, holy grinder moly! This is a grinder stage to the top of teens, and that is a massive climb. Certainly not the most slopey, but very hard to find a good rhythm. And this later part of it looks pretty steep in parts, so certainly not an easy climb, and that will be rough. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.
Hey, you there. I heard you like cycling games. I think I got something for you here.
The Cyclist Tactics is a turn-based strategy game in which you lead a small team of professional cyclists from humble beginnings to competing for the top of the podium in the toughest and most prestigious cycling events in the world. In the highly tactical, procedurally generated races, success comes about when superior decision-making meets careful resource management and planning. Teamwork is essential to keep your leaders protected, avoid peloton pulling duties, create lactate threshold crushing lead outs, and to set up your lead rider in perfect position for the final dash. Guide your team's riders as they gain skills and progress from struggling eager novices to monument-winning superstars with a hefty price tag and more flaws than they started with. If you fancy nuanced tactics where decision-making is king, follow the game's development and try out the demo.